Oh hey, how's it going? This is Webby, not Eddie, and today I'm at 6th Street Park in Kalamazoo, Michigan for a very special episode of Webby versus Everybody. Oh yeah. And the reason it's such a special episode is I'm not gonna have one, but two different opponents, and it's actually a chance for me to get some revenge. Some of you might recall a couple years ago at the 2019 Beer City Open, Eddie and I did a 2 versus 1 match against Kyle Yates, and Kyle had a couple young kids that helped him get warmed up. And during game point of game 1, Kyle actually had one of those kids play on his behalf, and when he served the ball, I couldn't even return it. I hit it directly into the net. So super embarrassing. So today, I am going to be competing against each of those kids in a singles match, and hopefully I can get some revenge. However, due to the fact that that was a couple years ago, they've had a couple of years to age, a couple of years to mature, and they probably have gotten bigger since then too. So this might come back to bite me, but either way, should be a very fun episode. So let's go ahead and meet my opponents.
My name's Brian, and I'm 15, and I've probably been playing pickleball for 3 to 4 years.
I'm Cam Graver, and I've been playing for about 3 years too.
What was it like when Kyle asked you to play on his behalf in game 1?
It was awesome. I was so excited. It was just really cool to do that in front of a bunch of people.
Now you do realize that I'm here to get revenge for that moment, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so this should be a very fun, a very tough day of matches for me. And before we get started with the first match, I actually reached out to Kyle Yates recently and let him know that I'm going to be playing against Brian and Cameron in some singles matches, and I told him I need all the help I can get and asked him for some advice. He sent me a video clip, so let's go ahead and watch that video from Kyle now.
What's up, Webby? So you need some advice for your singles matches against the Gravers? Well, lucky for you, I know them pretty well, okay? I've played with them a few times, and I've got some great tips I think will help you beat them, okay? And I think if you heed my advice, you'll be just fine. So, first thing, don't try to pull them wide. Don't try to go to their backhands or anything. Just go right down the middle, right to them. Okay? If you pull them wide, you're going to create too many angles. Now you're having to run laterally too much. You don't want to play that game with them, okay? They're pretty fast. So just return right down the middle to them. Serve right down the middle. Everything nice middle. Don't create any angles. Second thing, they're pretty good at using your pace against you, okay? They're good at redirecting the ball, but they don't generate power that well on their own. So what I suggest is you hit the ball nice and soft. Easy serves, nice little chip returns, go nice and soft, okay? That's key. Next, you don't want to hit the ball too low either. They're really good at taking some of those low balls and kind of whipping them with topspin, creating angles. If you go nice and high to them, they don't have that same whip, okay? They have to swing flatter through the ball. So, 3 things. Right down the middle, nice and soft, and nice and high. And I think if you do those 3 things, you'll be just fine. And remember, you're a full-grown adult with freakish athletic abilities, okay? And they're just little kids. You'll be just fine, bro. Good luck.
All right, thank you very much for the advice, Kyle. And he actually described the exact method that I normally use when I play. I normally hit down the middle. I pop up nice shots for my opponent. So yeah, I should do fine if that's what'll help me win today. Now, Cameron is the one that I really have a bone to pick with because he's the one that served the ball that I couldn't return. So I think for the first match, I'm going to play against Brian. He'll be like my warm-up match. And then regardless of the outcome, that should make me nice and loose and get me ready for Cameron. And then I can take out my revenge on the court here. Oh, man, nice save. Already starting off with the unforced errors. That's not good. Oh, nice shot. Oh, nice shot. Oh, man. Oh. All right, timeout. Oh man, this is not starting off how I wanted it to. He's got an early 6-0 lead. I called a timeout, got to put an end to his momentum here. This is actually my first outdoor game of the year, so I'm gonna chalk it up to not being used to the wind and the sun. That's my excuse for now. Oh no. Woo. All right, I got the ball back. It's 0-8. Let's see if I can do something with it. here we go. On the board. 1-8. Let's do this. It's like a repeat of the Kyle Yates match.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Good game. Oh man, that was a very tough first game. Final score was 11-1. Man, he was on right from the get-go. He was on. Kind of scary how reminiscent that was of the first game in the 2-versus-1 match against Kyle Yates. He served match point, and I hit it right into the net. But that was just game 1. Here we go for game 2. Yeah, first point of the game. This game is going much better than the first one. Oh, man.
Good tossing.
Oh, great point.
Wow, nice job.
Thank you.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, great rally. Awesome.
Wow.
Woo! Nice job.
Good
Good job.
Oh no. Oh, nice. Good game. Nice landing. Oh man, I lost 11-8, but man, it was back and forth. We had some great rallies. I don't feel bad about losing that one because he definitely outplayed me, but I feel like I didn't play that bad. So good game overall. So Brian is victorious in round 1 of Webby versus the Gravers, but now it's the moment that I've been waiting for, the match against Cameron. He's the one that has caused me to have nightmares because of what happened in the 2 versus 1 match against Kyle Yates. So let's see if after that warm-up match I can get a victory here. Let's do this. Oh! Thank you. Oh! Wow. That's a good point. Oh, nice shot. Oh, take that. Oh, nice shot. Thank you. Nice shot. Whoa. Oh, nicely done. Oh, you got me. Out.
Wow, nice shot.
I'm calling a timeout. All right, I called a timeout. He made a great comeback. I had a lead for most of this match, but now he's winning 9-7. Hopefully this timeout pays off for me. Nice shot. Oh man, another great game there. He beat me 11-7, but man, I had the lead for most of it. If we were only playing to 4, I would have won a long time ago. But that was just game 1. I need to win this one, take it to a game 3, and then I can finally get my revenge. Let's see how it goes. Oh, good shot.
Thank you. Oh, good shot. Good shot.
Oh, nice shot.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
I was hoping he would mess up. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Oh, nice. Yeah. All right, this could be my last stand right here. It's 5-10. I cannot give up this serve. Let's see what happens.
Oh, nice try.
Oh, nicely played.
Good shot, Cam.
Man, great game.
Good playing, Cam.
Whew. Oh man, another great hard-fought game there. Once again, I got 4 points before he did, so if we were playing to 4, I would have won. Unfortunately, we played to 11, so he was victorious yet again, so I did not get my revenge today, but it was a great match. I mean, we had awesome rallies back and forth. I feel like I didn't play that bad. His shots were on fire. They were on point. Both matches against the Graver boys were very tough. I knew they would be, but man, great players. Both of them are great players. But you know what? I'm not done. I want one more chance at revenge, and you'll see what I'm talking about in the next video, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, this is Webby, not Eddie, signing off.
Pickleball addicting and fun, that's no joke. Pickleballing, it's not just for old folks.